Oh, did I maximize? Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Workout plan for maximum attractiveness. My weekly routine. Well, shit. I mean, we gotta check it out, right? Let me get. And we still have shit on the. Yeah. I feel like, oh man, I don't know. Bad, you know?
Lifestyle, this is John Anthony. Today, by popular request, we are going to go over the fundamentals of weightlifting, okay? The exercises you do in the gym and the food that you eat, okay? So just a quick little preface, I am down, I don't even remember by pounds anymore, but I'm down like 5 kilograms. It's probably roughly over 10 pounds. I had food poisoning and then a fever from a sickness that was going on in Poland, and then sex frenzy, all of which caused me to delay the amount of calories I was eating. Before we continue, please press the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. Make sure you press the notification bell so that you are alerted to my new videos Sunday through Thursday, 5 days a week.
Oh no.
They're all very value packed, keeping the quality very high on this channel in 2019.
2019. Nico Rosberg. Oh man, this guy. It's 6 a.m. in the mansion. 600 views. Damn. Little baby hippo. 2 views. Oh my god. 9 views. Ah! Mm.
Age 23, your standards are going to determine the life that you live. There needs to be some unease with where you're at. I see a lot of people who are just content with where they're at. They're content eating those bullshit foods. They're content with that subpar physique. They're content having these low standards for themselves. And it makes sense then.
All right, here we go.
YouTube. It's just after 5:30 in the morning and I'm just getting done with my workout. I've been up since 1:30 in the morning. I was in the gym by 3. Couldn't sleep last night. The weather here is it's weird, and we got the heat on, but it's too hot inside, so you gotta open up the windows. And then my allergies are bothering me, so I can't breathe at night. And it seems like some little menial shit to complain about, because it just reminds me of 2 years ago when I started this YouTube journey. And that summer of 2022, I was sitting in my apartment with no air conditioning, no airflow in that apartment.
Oh my
at
God.
all. Would open up all the windows, and it was still like a furnace in there. It was like the devil was cooking. But it was at that time that I really took matters into my own hands. Because at that same period in life,
What time is it?
I had just started personal training.
It's gotta be
I had just left my 9-to-5 job. I had $200 in my bank account.
11:30.
And before I got the personal training job, I was unemployed for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, just trying to find a job.
What is he using for
figuring out
lights?
What I was gonna do with my life. And I remember hitting this point. It was just like one big massive realization moment where I was searching for jobs, thinking about what I was gonna do, popping Adderalls just to send out 50 to 100 job applications a day. And I hit this point where I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? And it was like right then and there, the answer came to me, which was that I just needed to act. And I think it was at that point, I know it was at that point where I just decided that I'd had enough. I decided that at that point that I'd hit rock bottom. And so the next couple months, I started personal training. I started working 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day, 7 days a week.
We've heard that
I
before.
was waking up at 4:30 in the morning.
Ooh,
every
that's
morning,
hot.
And it was so fucking hot. I'd be sweating my ass off at night. I'd be waking up multiple times throughout the night. But guess what? That alarm went off and I never hit snooze. Guys, I got so good at it that as soon as the alarm came on, I popped out of bed. And I used that opportunity because I was hot, because I was sweating, to start taking cold showers, and I didn't miss cold showers for a whole year. Popped out that bed, within a minute of me waking up, I was in that cold shower. You know why it was so quick? Because I decided that I'd had enough. I was so fed up with my life. But guess what? During that time, I never complained. I never complained about the fact that my apartment was 100 degrees every day. I never complained about the fact that I was working at this rinky-dink gym. I never complained about the fact, I just never complained about anything. My tolerance for bullshit was so much higher, or I guess you could say my tolerance for bullshit was lower, but my willingness to stick through the shit in order to get to where I wanted to be was so much higher. And fast forward to right now, my life basically consists of waking up early in the morning, waking up at 4:30, getting to the gym, creating content, working out more, cooking, and working on my business, and that's it. And I've been complaining. In my head, I've slowly been dreading my life. I've slowly been dreading my life. And I'm questioning why that is, and I've realized that I've just set the standard lower. I've set the standard lower. What happens when you set the standard lower is that you're willing to tolerate so much more bullshit. And not in a grateful way, not in the sense of I'm willing to push through in order to get to my goals. No, you're not willing to push through anything. And you're willing to compromise on so many different things. You're willing to compromise on your wake-up time. You're willing to compromise on completing your whole workouts. You're willing to compromise on all these little things that you don't think matter, but make the biggest difference over time.
My mom asked me today, if I could go anywhere in the world with her, where would I go? What do you think? I feel bad. Just being who and what I am. Ah, shit. Man. I gotta. I don't know what I was thinking with any of this, or am thinking.
Is that they have such a low standard for themselves. I see guys, I talk to guys who, if I was in their shoes, I would be sweating bullets. I would feel like a piece of shit about myself. No joke. Some of you guys, if I were in your shoes, I would feel like the biggest piece of fucking shit. Because you have such low standards for yourself, you're not able to see through it. You're not able to see through these obvious signs that you're fucking up. You're not able to see through these obvious signs that the people that you surround yourself with are not good for you. You're not able to see these obvious signs that the things that you're putting in your body, the things that you're doing to your body are not good for it. Because you have such low standards. You're willing to put up with all this bullshit. You're willing to tolerate and internalize all this bullshit. And when you have such low standards, what's going to happen is life is automatically going to give you the standard that you set for it. So if you're in a position right now where your life sucks, but somehow you don't feel stressed out, you don't feel uneasy, life is just gonna kick you down more. Or even, it doesn't matter where your life is objectively, if subjectively you are not a bit stressed out, you are not a bit at unease, life is going to kick you down further. Life is always going to give you the standard that you set for it. And that's what I realized. Because prior to that time where I hit rock bottom, there were so many times that I bottomed out before that. Like when I overdosed and I woke up in the hospital to both my parents crying by the bedside, a catheter on my dick. You think that would have been enough for me, but somehow I was still at ease. Somehow
Rewatching?
it didn't stress
That's a
me out.
lie.
It didn't scare me. Somehow
Rewatching?
it didn't stress
That's a
me out.
lie.
It didn't scare me.
Rewatching? That's a lie. Alright. Alright. One watching. Okay.
YouTube.
Ah.
Just after 5:30 in the morning, and I'm just getting done with my workout. I've been up since 1:30 in the morning. I was in the gym by 3. Couldn't sleep last night. The weather here is it's weird, and we got the heat on, but it's too hot inside, so you got to open up the windows. And then my allergies are bothering me, so I can't breathe at night. And it seems like some little menial shit to complain about.
Because it
One guy
is.
came to me one time, legitimately foaming out the mouth, drooling. Drooling. Couldn't make out a single fucking word. I tell you this not to glorify this. This is some of the most disgusting shit. You know, the fact that I did this shit. But I just remember seeing those people and thinking, if I were in their I was fucked up at the time, but I thought if I were in their shoes, I would have to fucking change. But see, the difference between me and them is simply standards. It's simply the standard that you set for your life. And a lot of people think that they're being grateful by having low standards. Oh, I'm happy with just the roof over my head and having my dog and my girlfriend who's a 5. In my opinion, that's the furthest thing from gratitude. Gratitude is when you're willing to go out and get everything that you want. People think that they're being grateful, but those are the same people who complain about the little shit, who complain about the fucking weather, who complain about fucking politics, who complain about the little bullshit, traffic. Those are the same fucking people. When you have a high standard, you don't complain about those little things. You have to feel a bit, not even a bit, you have to feel a good amount of stress about where you're at. If you don't.
Alright, tea time. Whoa, easy. You can't do. I've been chilling here for fucking 35 minutes by myself. You think you can walk in here and command me to do shit? You sit the fuck down. Alright? You're late. I'll tell you if I feel like it.
Down further.
Spill the tea. I'm gonna drink the
You
tea.
have to feel a lot of fucking pressure.